bust off these niggas, do it for fun, don't take it personal.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Steph, and as you can tell by my voice, I am sick. I'm not sick, but I'm like recovering from a cold. I'm pretty much fine, like I'm over it, but like my voice is still a little weird. Like I still sound congested. But in today's video, I am going to be giving you guys a what's on my iPhone because I had so much fun doing a what's on my iPad video. So I was like, why don't I just transform this and kind of do a little what's on my iPhone, because I just redid like my lock screen and my home screen and everything like that. So I just felt like it was only right, like it just correlates. I did a what's on my iPad, let me just do a what's on my iPhone too. Okay, this is my phone. I have the iPhone 14. I got it like 2 years ago. I don't have a case on it right now at the moment because my case is just ridiculously dirty. So I'm trying to be really careful with it because this is a glass back and this will literally shatter into a million pieces. But I'm pretty good about not breaking devices, so I should be fine. Also, I'm gonna have to hold down on my lock screen so that you guys can like see like the whole thing, because my phone keeps turning off and then stopping the screen recording. Basically for my lock screen, or like when you first tap my phone, you're gonna see my lock screen, and basically this is just a wallpaper that I made, or lock screen I made. I just went to Pinterest and then searched up cheetah print or leopard print wallpapers, but I felt like it was a little too basic for me. So I went in and added Yves Saint Laurent, and then I added this Bible quote from Proverbs 31. It says, "Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised," because we should all thrive to be Proverbs 31 women. And the Yves Saint Laurent I added because they're very popular with the cheetah and like leopard print animal type of thing, so I just felt like it fit. And for my widgets on my lock screen, I have a Gmail widget. Right now it's not showing my personal notifications for Gmail because I'm logged in on my school account, so this is just like my school emails that are showing. To the right of that is a widget from Structured, which I will get into that app later on in the video. And then to the right of that is a Spotify widget, just because I use Spotify so frequently, so it's just easy to have it there and then just click it and unlock my phone and like change whatever song. And that is pretty much it for my lock screen. When you first open my phone, you basically see this cheetah print layout. Like I said, this is like the whole theme of my phone, so that's why I decided to like just keep the theme going all throughout. First, I'm gonna get into my widgets. First, I have an S widget for my name, obviously. Another widget, which like my friend literally just pointed out to me today, that it's like I kiss me, but like in my head it's just I heart me, but like the kissy mark, because that is what's on my lock screen. I thought it was just cute. And then I have in the middle I have a Pinterest widget, which is just linked to Pinterest, and it just shows me like inspiration. So these like pins that are on there right now, it just rotates and it just switches to things that are on like my Pinterest home feed. That is all for widgets on here. Now let's get into apps. The first app that I have, I'm not gonna go onto Amazon because it's gonna have like my address and whatever like as soon as I get onto this app, so I'm not gonna go on there. But on Amazon, you guys know what Amazon is. It's one of my most used apps, or lately I've just been shopping on Amazon a lot because you're gonna need some new stuff. Most of the stuff on here, it's not all my apps on my phone, but it's just my most used apps. Everything else that's in my app library, I don't really use. Next, I have Structured, which I will go into. I haven't really updated anything on Structured yet, but Structured, for those of you who don't know, it is an app that is basically better than Calendar. You have like the liberty of like creating an entire schedule on here for your day. It gives you notifications throughout the day letting you know, okay, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, you should be doing this. Like, see, it gives you like cooldowns, or like lets you know like, okay, so you should be chilling like before this, or you should be doing this before this, or you know, it's just a better way to plan, and I feel like it's just easier to keep you organized. I haven't updated it for February, so I'm gonna have to do that. But I feel like it's just a really good app. Next, another app I'm not really gonna go into because I really don't know what I have on here. Like, I have everything on here actually, but I have Notes. It's another good way to plan. That's why I have it right next to Structured, because those are my two most used, that and Notion, but those are my two most used planning apps, and like planning content, planning like anything I want to do throughout the week. I've been really slacking on planning, but I really do try. Like I really do try once in a while. Now I'm gonna go into the YouTube folder, which is everything that was on my YouTube folder on my what's on my iPad video. It's all on here too. So PixArt, YouTube, CapCut, Canva, Subcount, Collage, and Fonto. All these apps are on my YouTube folder on my iPad. So if you watch my what's on my iPad, you already know about this. So I'm just gonna do a quick rundown. I don't want to go all into detail as I did before, but PixArt is basically where I go to add little effects onto my videos. Sometimes I'll use overlays from PixArt on here, or I'll use overlays like on my promos. I get them from PixArt. Just little things I can add to my thumbnails too. I do that on PixArt. Next I have YouTube, which is for entertainment purposes. Of course, like I watch YouTube, I do YouTube, I love YouTube, so obviously I have it. Next I have CapCut, which is my editing software, which is the only app that I use to edit my videos. I'm trying to get back into doing short form content because I don't edit my long videos like these. I don't edit them on my phone anymore. So I want to do like short little videos, like shorts or whatever. I want to edit them on my phone rather than to edit them on my iPad, because I feel like it just makes sense to do it like that. Next, I have Canva. See, I have changed a little bit from my what's on my iPad video, because I know over there I talked about how like I don't really use Canva for like too much. I really just use it for my promos and, you know, like my lock screens. It's kind of like branding usage, but like I don't do anything else on Canva. Now I've been using Canva a lot more frequently. I already used to use it for my promos, but now a lot more heavily. And I also use it for my thumbnails, which is one of the biggest reasons why I said I don't really use Canva. That is like top 3 apps you need to do YouTube. Next I have Subcount, which is just a way to monitor your subcount. Next I have Collage, which is where I go to make my layouts. Sometimes I don't want to use Canva because I don't really feel like getting the layouts precise. Next I have Fonto, which now I really don't use Fonto as much because I've been using Canva to create my entire thumbnails. So I don't really use Fonto that much, but if anything, like I will come here from time to time. That is all for my YouTube folder. Next I have Depop, which I will go into. Depop is basically an online thrift store. For those of you who don't know, you can shop on like anything here. Like you guys can kind of see like what I've kind of been shopping for. I really have been into like tracksuits and 2-piece sets, so that's what I'm trying to get right now. I really haven't bought anything from here yet, but hopefully I will soon. The next app I have is Instagram, obviously. Now follow me on here, just a little self promo if you're not already hip. If I'm not gonna post on YouTube, I said this in my what's on my iPad video, I'm definitely gonna post on here. Next app I have on my phone is Hulu. I am a dedicated Hulu watcher or Hulu streamer. Literally so many of the shows that I watch most likely are from Hulu, because I really haven't been able to get into anything on Netflix recently, or like within the past 6-7 months. I just really haven't been on Netflix. Next on my phone I have TikTok, which you should also go follow me on here. I am probably gonna change my username on here pretty soon. Another place where if I'm not on YouTube or if I'm not posting on YouTube, I'm most definitely posting on here. So it's another good way for you guys to interact with me and just keep up with me. Okay, so for the next page on my phone, I have the Bible app. I sometimes delete it, put it back on my phone, so it's like it like fluctuates. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. That's because sometimes I just feel like my phone is too small. Like there's certain apps on my phone that I have, but I don't use them. So I like tend to delete them and re-download them just because I like the way it is on my iPad or like on my laptop, like 10 times better. I actually did use it today because I was at Jesus Club, so it comes in handy for things like that. Next I have Spotify. I actually have Spotify twice, which I didn't even peep. Like I really didn't even peep this, but I'm probably gonna change that. You guys know what Spotify is. I feel like to me Spotify is one of the best music streaming apps. I use it more than like any one there is. Like I don't use SoundCloud, I don't use Apple Music. I've just been using Spotify for the longest. Like that's the only music app I've ever used. So yeah, that's my holy grail. Next I have Etsy, which is another place to shop from. I also have this app on my iPad. And basically Etsy, it's pretty similar to Amazon. So anything that you're looking for on here, you'll probably find it. Next I have Visco, which I know a lot of people don't use Visco anymore or they're not familiar with it. But recently I've been using Visco for my thumbnails if I want to add like a filter on my thumbnail or like filters on any one of my pictures to make them look like more aesthetic. Next I have Fashion Nova. This is one of the best clothing stores, online clothing stores I will say. Like this is where I get a lot of my stuff. Like majority of my jeans, 9 times out of 10, like I'm wearing Fashion Nova jeans. I love Fashion Nova clothing. And yeah, of course I have it on my phone. Next I have Netflix. I really don't have anything that I'm really watching on there. And to the right of Netflix, I have Shein, which is basically just a cheaper version of Fashion Nova. But Shein also has a large variety of stuff. Like they have everything, where Fashion Nova is more of just like clothing and jewelry and shoes. Next I have Sephora on my phone. Now I haven't really been on the Sephora app in the longest. I think the last time I ordered something was last year, like in June for my birthday. But I am finally running out of concealer, so I'll probably be back there soon. Next I have PLT, which is another online clothing store. You guys know what PLT is. And last but not least, on my phone, or one of the apps that I use heavily, is Pinterest. I do post on Pinterest, so you guys can actually go ahead and follow me. I do have some boards that are public. I also didn't talk about my widgets on this page. I have a widget from Photo Widget. This one just says Diva. Then I have 2 of my favorite artists, or the artists that I listen to the most, which are Gunna and Summer Walker. Like the apps that you can't really see, it's just FaceTime, Messages, Safari, and just the generic ones. Now I could go into my app library and kind of show you guys like what else I have, but it's just the generic stuff like App Store and like all that I don't really care for. But yeah, that is the end of today's video. I really don't have too much on my phone because I did like clear a lot of stuff, but I really just wanted to show you guys what I had going on because I just redid the aesthetic of my phone. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and also make sure that you follow me on all social medias, which are always linked down in the description below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.